Welcome to Curie Electronics. When you start learning electronics, you need minimum maths to understand it or to calculate simple calculations. Especially if you are doing a 2-year diploma or 3-year diploma and you are preparing for various purely technical based exams, then this video is for you. We need some little bit math to do simple electronics calculations. So when you start learning the electronics, you will come across resistors. There you learn about kilo, mega, all this stuff. So 10 to the power 3. See, 10 to the power 3, let me write it a little more left. 10 to the power 3. This means what? This is known as the kilo. Then 10 to the power 6. That is mega. 10 to the power 6 means 1 followed by 6 zeros. So what about 10 to the power 3? 10 to the power 3 means 1 followed by 3 zeros. Now there is one more 10 to the power 9. This equals giga. This means 1 followed by 9 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So then we come across, okay, and now we know what is equal to 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 6, 10 to the power 9. Now let me ask you, what is 10 to the power 1? 10 to the power 1 equal to 10. Then what is 10 to the power 0? 10 to the power 0. 10 to the power 0 equal to 1. It comes from, we can just generalize this statement like any number to the power 0 equal to 1. This you must know. Also, see, if we take 2 to the power 0, what is 2 to the power 0? This is equal to 1. Or we can write x to the power 0. X can be any number which is equal to 1. Now we have to go to when you come to the capacitor, there what happens? There will come across microfarad, nanofarad, all those things. So what is, now let me write, what is a 10 to the power minus 1? 10 to the power minus 1. What is this is equal to? This 10 to the power minus 1 means, you can write it as like this, 1 upon or 1 divided by 10 to the power 1. So it is 1 divided by 10, which equals 0.1. 0.1. Now you try yourself, what is 10 to the power minus 2? 10 to the power minus 2 equals 1, we can write it as 1 upon 10 to the power 2, which equals 1 upon, what is 10 square means? 10 square means 10 square, or 10 to the power 2 equal to 10 multiplied by 10. So it is 100. 100, which equals 0.01. Here we are not, this is not a math class, it is just for the electronics. Then we have to see 10 to the power minus 3. 10 to the power minus 3 equals 1 upon 10 to the power 3. That means it is 1 upon 1000. 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10, which equal to 0.001. And this is also known as milli. We will call it as milli. 10 to the power 3 equal to milli. So now I hope you understood how to manipulate these numbers. Now, related to the capacitor, various, okay, that will come back later. Now, before that, what I want to tell you here, how do you multiply 10 to the power square, 10 to the power 2 multiplied by 10 to the power 3? How do you do it? The answer is 10 to the power 5. How did you get this 10 to the power 5? That is, we have a, it is like a, see here if you see 10 is known as the base and 2 and 3 are known as the power. So we have an equation x to the power m multiplied by x to the power n. See here, powers are m and n and x is the base. Base is same. Then this is equal to x to the power m plus n. Using this equation only, I wrote 10 to the power square multiplied by 10 to the power 3 equal to 10 to the power 10. Here x equal to 10, m equal to what? M equals 2 and n equals 3. If you put the values, you will get the answer. Let's try some more examples. Next, we can write what you multiply 10 to the power minus 2 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. So it is equal to, same equation you have to apply, x to the power m plus n. So base is 10, 10 to the power minus 2 plus 2. What is minus 2 plus 2? That is equal to 10 to the power 0. What is the value of 10 to the power 0? This is equal to 1. One more, let's see a few examples. What do you get? This also 10 to the power minus 2 plus 3. This is equal to 10 to the power 1, which equal to 10. 10 to the power 1 equal to 10. So then see, what is the charge of an electron? Electron charge 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. So you are going to see this kind of numbers. Now 10 to the power 23 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 19. What do you get? You get 10 to the power 23 plus minus 19. So what do you get? Which is equal to 10 to the power 4. So 10 to the power 4 is the answer. I hope now you understood how to simplify with this the power terms. Now again we have not seen what is micro, nano. This in electronics we are going to face these numbers also. So that means we already saw 10 to the power minus 3 equals what we call it as milli. 10 to the power minus 6, this is equal to micro. And 10 to the power minus 9 equals nano. We call it as nano. 10 to the power minus 12 equals pico. 10 to the power minus 15 equal to, up to 12 minus 12 is fine, femto. And there is one more particular number comes sometimes, that is 10 to the power minus 10. This is equal to 1 angstrom. I think we'll repress like this, 1 angstrom. This is called angstrom. Angstrom, 1 angstrom, 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay, 10 to the power minus 10 meter equal to 1 angstrom. It is for the distance, measurement of distance. So you understood this how to write. Now what happens if it is a division? See, if division comes, how do you solve it? That is, we can write it as, see, 10 to the power 5 upon 10 to the power 5. This is equal to 1. Easily we can say. How? Because denominator also same number, numerator also same number. Same number divided by same number, you will get that is equal to 1. Again, what about 10 to the power 8 upon 10 to the power 2? What do you get? This is 10 to the power 6. For this also, there is very simple equation. What is it? That is x to the power m upon x to the power n equals x to the power m minus n. X to the power m minus n. This equations are all you should know. As a basic electronic student, you should know all these manipulations of numbers. Let's take some more examples. Two to the power 5 upon 2 to the power 7. How much do you get? Our base is 2, same, and our powers are 5 and 7. So 2 to the power 5 minus 7. This is the m and this is the n. M minus n. So 2 to the power minus 2. So what do you mean by 2 to the power minus 2? How do you write 10 to the power minus 2? That is 1 upon 2 to the power 2. What is 1 upon, what is 2 square? 4, which is equal to 0.25. 0.25. Let's take one more final example for this. We have 10 to the power minus 19 upon 10 to the power 9. What do you get? So it is 10 to the power minus 19 minus 9. So you get 10 to the power minus 28. And now I feel now you have little bit doubt about the minus and plus sign. How it is? So here I'll write it. Let's see, minus 2 we want to multiply with let's leave the addition and subtraction first. A minus 2 we want to add with minus 2. Both are minus negative numbers. So what you do? We will take the sum of these two numbers without considering the sign, that is 2 plus 2, 4, and put the negative sign, minus 4. Here I am not going in depth. You should brush it up. Okay. So then minus 7 plus 5. One number is plus, negative, and other number is positive. Then what you have to do? You have to take the difference between these two numbers and put the sign of the bigger number. That is, a difference between 7 and 5 means you have to subtract a smaller number from the higher number. That is 7 minus 5 equal to 2. And you have to put the sign of the higher number, bigger number. That is minus. So we will get, if you 7 minus 5, you will get 2 and sign equal to minus 2. Minus 7 plus 9, what do you get? You have to, how do you do? You have to take the difference between the two numbers. That is 9 minus 7 equal to 2. And what is the sign? Higher number is 9 or greater number is 9, and the sign of 9 is positive. So it is plus 2. One more thing. What about if we add minus 19 plus 19? This is equal to 0 because one number is negative number, the other number is positive number, and if you take the difference between them, what do you get? First you will take the difference between them, so you get 0. Once you get 0, we don't bother about the sign. Okay. Let's see, before going to the next, let's see the multiplication also. See, if you want to multiply minus 2 multiplied by minus 2, what do you get? You have to multiply the numbers, that is 2 multiplied by 2, minus into minus, minus multiplied by minus is plus, so you'll get 4. If you have only one number, minus 2 multiplied by 2, you'll get minus 4. Okay, this is what you have to take here. Remaining all simple. So now, what else we need? We should have a little bit idea about the fractions also. How do you write the fractions? Okay. Fractions. See, most of the competitive exams, you are not going to use a calculator. Then you should be able to write it quickly. 0.5. How do you want to simplify? How do you write this? This is a decimal fraction, but you have to convert it to a normal fraction. How do you? See, 0.5 we can multiply and divide by 5, by not 5, by 10 to remove this decimal point. When you multiply by 10 means what? What is the meaning of it? This decimal point moves rightwards of the digit. That is 0.5 multiplied by 10, you will get 5 upon 10. So now you can simplify it also. What you can write? Both the numerator and denominator we can divide by 5. So 1 upon 2 you will get it. Now let's take one more example. 1.75 you want to simplify with 0.5. How do you simplify? See, I want to convert this numerator and denominator to whole numbers. So what I will do, I will multiply these two by 100. 1.75 multiplied by 100. Whatever you do, you have to do it numerator as well as the denominator. The same process. 0.5 multiplied by 100. So what you will get in the numerator? 175. That means multiplying by 100 means you have to shift the point right after 2 digits. The point should come after 2 digits towards the right. So 175 upon 50. Right, now you can simplify by, we can divide both numerator and denominator by 25, so we'll get 7 upon 2. I hope you are getting it. Now let's see, 12.11 multiplied by 10. What do you do with it? That means it becomes 121.1. It is very simple. We are shifting the decimal point towards the right side by 1 if it is 10. If it is 100, 2 digits. Then comes what it is, some square root also you should know. Okay. Let's say you should know how to find the square also. That means 12 square equal to, how do you find? That is 12 multiplied by 12. What do you get? 2 2s are 4. 1 2. Again 2 you get 4. No, 1. You should come 1. Basic multiplication. 4 144. So you'll get 144. So you have to multiply like this to get the square of a number. So 12 square equal to 144. Now what if you want to find the square root? Let's take another number. Square root you have to find out. Square root of 324. How do you find? For that, what you have to do, just write down the number 324 divided by 2. Minimum divisible number. 2 or 3 it normally starts. 162. By seeing itself you can say what is half of it. Then what do you get? You get 81. Now 81 is not possible to divide by 2. Then we will divide by 3. What do you get? You will get 27. Again you can divide by 3. 9. Again 3. 3. Okay. Now what you do? You have to pair this now. For two numbers, each two numbers are a pair. In out of that you will take 1 to find the square root. So square root of 324 equal to 2 multiplied by 3, and one more 3 we have, so again 3. So this is equal to 2 multiplied by 9. So 9 2s are 18. So square root of 18 equals, now the square root of 324 equals to 18. Now one more example, that is, how do you find the square root of 1296? 1296. What is the square root of it? If you want to find square, you multiply the number by same number. Square root of 1296. So let me write it here. 1296. We will divide by 2. So 6, 4, 8. 648. If we divide again by 2, what do you get? 3, 2, 4. Now 324 square we know what it is. That is 18. So for this pair we have to take 1. So 2 multiplied by 18. So it is 36. It is better to learn up to 20 square root. Square root. So what is the square root of 8? 64. What is the square root of 9? 81. What is the square root of 15? 225. Up to 20 if you know, it is very easy. Now what else we should know? What else we should know? So sometimes what happens, okay, we have to, we should know our scale. All of you use scale for the measurement of centimeter, all these things. Let me draw it. We have a, let's take this as a scale, and this is starting from 0, 0, 1. Okay, no. Let me, if this is 0, okay, this is 0, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up to 6 sufficient. Normally our small scale, whatever we use in India, it is 15 centimeters. So this, what is there? The 1 means what? It is in centimeters. Correct. Whatever for drawing the lines and all, we use the scale. It is in centimeters. Now, if you observe this scale carefully, this 1 centimeter will be divided into 10 equal divisions. 10 divisions. Okay, take it as 10 divisions. And that means each division is 1 mm. So here, what is this? This is mm. These small divisions are mm. So if we see carefully, if you observe that, if you see 10 divisions make 1 centimeter. Okay, you should have an approximate idea about the scale. 15 centimeter scale means it's almost the same length of we can say our pen, whatever normally we use for writing. Similar size, that's what 15 centimeter, that you should have in your mind, so that things will be more when you get a doubt you can do the comparison. And now we can see what 1 centimeter in the scale, what we 1, 2, 3 mentioned, usually it is centimeter. 1 centimeter equals 10 mm. Right, that is from the scale. Now let's assume that for measuring long distances, like for the otherwise we can take the tailors. The tailors uses one meter scale. It's a little longer one. So there 1 meter equal to what? 1 meter means it is equal to 1 meter equals 100 centimeter. 100 centimeter. So you can write one more way also. 1 meter equal to, in mm, 1000 mm. 1000 mm. So these things you should know. Okay. This and here let's try to do a problem based on this simple problem. That is, you want to find the area, that is length. Length equal to 2 centimeter he has given, and breadth equal to 2, not 2. Let's take it as this is 4. Length 4, breadth equal to 2 centimeter. Now find the what is the area in centimeter square. Area of a rectangle equal to length into length multiplied by breadth, that is 4 centimeter multiplied by 2 centimeter, which is equal to 8 centimeter square, or we can say square units, 8 centimeter square. Now what if you want to convert this to a meter? What you do? 100 centimeters make 1 meter. Again, area. I am going to, this thing is required when you want to find the area of a capacitor. Some questions may come there, and inductance calculation also, these concepts comes. Now I want it in meter. So what I will do, 4 upon 100, because 100 centimeters make 1 meter. So when I want to convert centimeter to meter, I will divide by 100 multiplied by 2 upon 100. So what do you get? So I can write it as 8 multiplied by 1 upon 100, 1 upon 100, 1 upon 100, 10 to the power 4 I can write. That means it is 8 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. So here, or else how do I write this? I can write the same thing, I can write it also. So see here, centimeter to meter square, meter, if you want meter, centimeter square to meter square, you want to convert, what you do? You multiply the answer by 10 to the power minus 4. Multiplying by 10 to the power, see, 8 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 4 equals, means what? It is 8 upon 10 to the power 4. This is equal to 8 upon 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. 4 zeros. So it is 0.0008 is the answer in meter square. You can do it in millimeters also. Now let's see millimeter what happens. Length into breadth, that is the area, which is equal to 4 centimeter multiplied by 2 centimeter. Now you want it in mm. What is 1 centimeter equal to 10 mm? So 40 mm multiplied by 20 mm. Right, what do you get? 800 mm square. Okay, I hope this you understood. Now what else you should know? There is LCM also you should know. Okay, LCM, because some simple source. LCM means least common multiple. Least common multiple. Least common multiple. That is, let us assume that we have some resistors connected in parallel. These are the A and B terminals. We have to find what is RT equivalent. The values are 4 ohm, then 6 ohms, 12 ohm. Now what is equivalent resistance? We can write 1 upon RT equals 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. What is the equals 1 upon RT equals, what is 1 upon R1? What is the R1 resist 4 plus 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 12. So here to simplify you need LCM. So how do you find the LCM? Whatever is there in the denominator, just write it like this: 4, 6, 12. Then with the minimum number you have to divide it, that is 2. 2 times, 3 times, 6 times, again divide by 2. That is 1s, 3, 3. Correct. Now next, with the 2, no point in dividing. 1 is the minimum value we can get. Again we will divide by 3. So 1 you have to just write it like that. 3, 1, 1. Now what is the LCM? LCM is multiplication of all this, whichever number we have divided. So LCM equals 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. What do you get? You get 12. So 12 is the LCM. So after that, what you have to do? 1 upon RT equals LCM. You have to write it down in the denominator. Then all these numbers you have to multiply by LCM. 1 by 4 multiplied by 12 plus 1 by 6 multiplied by 12 plus 1 by 12 multiplied by 12. Now we can strike it off these. 4 3s are 12, 2 6 are 12, 1. So this is equal to what? This comes when you simplify 1 upon RT equals to, I'll write it here, 1 upon RT you will get as 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 upon 12. So RT equals what? 1 upon RT equals 1 upon 2. Now if you do the cross multiplication, you will get RT. So 2 equals RT. So what is the equivalent resistance? That is 2 ohm is the equivalent resistance. So this also an important thing to know, how to find the LCM. Let me see, anything else is required. It's must. So you know fractions, square root, and powers. Yeah, this much is the basic you should know. Okay. So check out how to do the. See, if you don't know the LCM, what you do? If you don't know how to take the LCM, you see which is the highest divisible number. Here 12. With this 12 we have to multiply the whole thing. We have to simplify it actually. No, you should do it. Is better to go with LCM so that you'll get the right answer. I hope this video was useful to you. If anything else you want to know, you like to know about record things, please put it in the comment section so that I can prepare video for you. Please share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks for watching.